Yeah. So for printing a loop, we need to start with the rows, right? Just say for int I is equals to 0, and we need 4, right? 4 rows, right? I less than 4, I plus plus. Okay, I less than 4 and I plus plus. And then after, we'll be moving towards a column. What is it? So int j. So you might have a doubt. Sir, can't we give I here? No, we can't give I. As they are inside the loops, our Java gets confused. So remember one thing, whenever you are initializing two variables in nested loops, use two different variables. Okay, use two different variables. J, okay, j is equals to 0, j less than 4, and j plus plus. Okay, and now we are going to write our condition. What is our condition? If I greater than or equal to j, we are going to print. Okay, okay, we are going to print this whole start. Okay, else we're gonna print this all blank spaces, and then we are coming out of the loop. Okay, we'll be coming out of the loop, and we will be printing this out. Okay, this is for our line break. Okay, this is for line break. Let's just see what will be our output. Right click on it, run as, sorry, also not running to run as Java application. Okay. You need to remove these two things for printing out, right? Here, print ln means what happens with the print ln? After printing the thing, it will just print the next line. So this is what we did mistake here. Run as Java application. Just see what we got. See what we have got. Okay, this is what we got. What happened here is just try to understand the thing. Okay, yeah. Let me explain it for you and try to understand the thing, guys. Here, first I initialize my rows. Okay, so after initializing my rows, it just goes and checks for the condition, right? If I initialized I as a 0, okay, it will go and check. So it should go and check the condition. It will go and check the condition. Here, what it says, I is less than 4. Yes, it is true. And then it goes into the loop. Okay, it goes into the loop. And it has got one more loop, one more loop in here. Okay, so it has got one more loop at here. So it goes for the loop initialization where j is equals to 0. Okay, and it will check the condition. Okay, what it does, it will check the condition. If the condition is true, the condition is absolutely true, what it will do, again it will go into the loop. Again, it will go into the loop. It will go into the loop, and inside the loop, there is a statement. Okay, got a statement, if statement. Okay, we got a if statement. If statement, we got a condition in here. Okay, we got a condition in here. What is the condition? I should be greater than or equal to j. Okay, so just see when j is equals to 0, I is also 0, right? When j is equals to 0, I is also 0, right? So it is equals. Okay, it is equals. What it does, it will print as a star and comes to here. Okay, and goes back here and goes back to the loop. And j becomes 1. Okay, j becomes 1. And I still remains as 0. Okay, is 0 greater than or equal to j, or is 0 greater than or equal to 1? No, right? No, right? So it will end the loop. Okay, it will end the loop here. Okay, after ending the loop, what happens? We have given a statement print ln. Okay, we have given a statement called print ln. What it does? It prints a line. It prints a line. Okay, it prints a line. Okay, have you understood? It prints a line and then goes to the external loop and goes to the external loop. Here I is again get incremented to 1 and 1 is less than 4. Okay, and 1 is less than 4 and it gets inside the loop again. Okay, it goes into the loop again. After going into the loop, it goes for the condition again and again. Okay, so the first process what we have described goes on and on here, but the values of the I and j change. Values of I and j changes and uses the output which we want. Okay, I think you guys understood this thing. Okay, is it clear? Yes, is it clear for you? What happened here? I became 1, j became 0. Okay, j starts from the starting. Okay, so, so what happened here is I became 1 and j became 0. Okay, I is not greater than or equal to 0. So I is 1, it is greater than 0. Okay, so it will print star and j becomes 1. Okay, after j is becoming 1, I is 1. So I and j are equals and it again prints the second star. Okay, after printing the second star, what it does, j becomes 2, where when I is 1. Here I is not greater than or equal to 2. So the condition gets false. It moves towards the else statement and starts printing stars. Sorry, starts printing spaces. After printing the space, after printing the two spaces, it will come to the end of the loop. Okay. After ending the loop, it will print as a line. Okay. It will print as a line. After printing the line, it will go to the external loop again. This is what happens. Okay. This is what happens. So here, I just got a task for you. I just want you to print. So I just want you to write a code for printing. Uh, Let me just wait for you. Yes. I just want you to help me to print this. I'll be waiting on the screen. Anyone just text or messages, anything, you can also raise a hand for now. I'll be unmuting you. Whoever raises a hand, you will be helping me to print this thing. The second thing. Or else, um, if you think it as hard, I just want you to write the code for this thing. I just want you to write the code for this thing in the chat. So the first thing in the chat. Just for your revision, right? Just for your revision. Okay. I just want you to write the code for this first pattern which I have written in the chat. Please help me to do this thing. I'll be waiting for you for 5 minutes to answer this thing and I will be moving forward. Okay. Yes. Go ahead with your answer. For what? Seeing in the chat. For what? J greater than or equal to I for the second one or the first one. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. I'll be viewing all your chat. No. No. If it is for if J is than or equal to I is no for the second one. If it is for the second one, it's a no. If someone just uh, equals to 0, I less than or equal to J. No, no. This is where we are doing the mistake. This is where we are doing the mistake. Just first think of it from where we are starting. Just think of it from where we are starting. Are we printing stars at first? Or are we printing how many stars at first? We are printing how many stars at first? Just think of it. Just try to write your code on the pen with your pen and paper. Write your yes, we need to reverse it, but where we need to reverse it? Just check for it. So we need to reverse all the rows, right? We need to reverse all the rows, right? So the action should be taken in the rows itself. Okay. Yes. So how should we write the code solution? Yes, we have to do I minus minus. That was a good answer. If, if possible, can I see? You can code it. I will be moving forward. Calculation is again into the reverse. Please check it, guys. Yes, let me show you how it is coded. Okay, this is a simple thing we can do. We can reverse our rows. Okay, there is nothing much to do. We just need to reverse our rows. Okay, 4. We need to start from 4 and I equals to 4. I greater than 0. Okay, I minus minus. What it does is it starts I from 4, it reduces it to 3, it reduces it to 2, it reduces it to 1. Okay, okay, this is what we need to do. And the next code is much more similar. The next code is much more similar with the previous code. We say for int j is equals to 0, j less than 4, j plus plus. Okay, and then we'll write our condition. If I greater than or equal to j, we'll say so print or star. Else we'll be saying so print or spaces. Okay, after these two things, we'll be printing our line, right? We'll be printing our line and we'll be removing lns here. Okay, we'll be removing lns here because we don't want to print our stars each and every star to the next line. Okay, we'll be saving this one and we'll be running this one. Yes, run. Okay, have we got our output? Let's see, we have the mistake. Let's see, a plus plus, yes, a I greater than equal to 0. Okay, 4, 4, minus minus. Hmm, 42. That I equals to 4, so then j equals to j is equals to this one, right? Then where we are doing now, this one, design for point one, equals, equals, and, yep, yep, yes. Was it is the same thing we have done before it. Okay, what else, brother? Just see, here what we have done is, let's go, we have initialized it with 4 and we set our number is greater than, I is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, I is greater than or equal to 1. Yes, it is true. And we will be moving into the loop. Okay, if you want to try it, please try it, Amma. If you want to try to print out with If else condition, just please try it. Okay. Yep. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we can also do this thing like this. Yeah. We can also initialize j equals to I. Yes, Amma. Okay. But we have chosen another way of, yes, this is what programming is. We need to think multiple times. We can have multiple answers. Okay. Everyone can be right. Everyone has their own way to do these programming things. Okay. We need to think it in our way. This is what our programming does. Okay. Let's just see here what happened here. Okay. For the people who are not able to understand the thing, let me just explain it for you. Okay. Here, the first loop where we have went into the loop, therefore I is equals to 4 and it is greater than or equal to 1. And we entered into this internal loop where j is equals to 1 and it is less than or equal to 4, these two, and we will go into the if condition where I is greater than or equal to j. If I is greater than or equal to j, what we have done, we'll be printing our we'll be printing our star, right? And then j is incremented to 2. After j is incrementing to 2, and we will be checking our condition where I is greater than or equal to 2, j, which is j, like 4 is greater than or equal to 2. Yes, it is true. And we will be printing one more star. And then it goes to the loop where I becomes 3 and 4, sorry, where j becomes 3 and I remains 4, and checks for the condition where I is greater than or equal to j, which is 4 is greater than or equal to 3. Yes, it is true. And we will be printing one more star. And then j gets incremented to 4. Okay. And 4 is equals to 4, which is I equals to j, and gets printed the star again. Okay. Here is where our first row got completed. First row got executed. Okay. Here is where our first row got executed. And then we'll be moving towards our second row, which is I is equals to 3. So what we have done here, we have done the reversed order where I decreases gradually, sequentially. Okay, where I decreases its value sequentially, which is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, which is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and I becomes 3 and just checks, goes to the internal loop. I is checked for whether J is 1, J is checked for the condition and goes into the loop. Okay, where j is equals to 1, j is less than 4, the condition is true, and goes into the if condition where I is equals to 3 and j is equals to 1, and the condition is true where 3 is greater than 1, right? It goes and prints the star, and then goes 3 is greater than 2 as it prints the star, and then goes 3 is equals to 3, which is I is equals to j, and prints the star again. Okay, okay, is it clear for you? Yes, is it clear for you guys? Yep, yep. I need responses from you. Is it clear for you? Yes or no? I need some responses, guys. I just found some responses. Yes, yes, yes. If it is not clear, I am ready to explain it for you again. Just confirm me that if it is clear or not. Yes and yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this is how we print our patterns. Okay, this is how we print our patterns. I'll be writing these two codes. This is our pattern number 2 for the day, and we'll be writing the pattern number 3 also. Let me create a class for this one. Pattern 3. Let's set 8 equals to 1. I greater than or equal to 4. 5. 4 greater than or equal to 1. And I minus minus. You can say 4. And A equals to 0. Let's say less than 4. Equals 4. That is equals 1. Okay. And A plus if I greater than or equal to J, we are going to print this out as star. Okay. Else we will be saying sys O printing the space. Okay. Sys O incoming. Okay. This is a second pattern, right? Yes. So this is how we are doing our patterns, guys. This is how we are doing our patterns. So there is a one more thing we can also do is let me just copy this code. You can see there is a one more pattern which we can do it very simply by using these two patterns. Okay, let me just show it for you. Let me just make it clear for you doing it. Yes, one, two, three spaces and a star. One, two, star, star, one, star, 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 and star, 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 star. This is one more pattern which will be asked for you. Okay, which will be asked to you. So for this one, you can simply use a class for pattern 4. Yes, we can do the same code for this one, but we can simply change these things. We will be adding space here and we will be adding star here. That's a just simple thing. We can play with this pattern and we can create two patterns. Okay. Equals to yes, right, right. Yes. Minus we have done haven't done the time minus minus, right? Then what will happen is equals to 0 where I plus plus and I plus plus and plus plus plus. We will be doing some changes in here, which is 4 Okay, and this one will be equal to 1, and they will be reduced. It what should be greater than, right? Yep, yep. This check this one. Greater than equal to j. This is true. And j is greater than 4, 1, and j minus minus. Okay. And int I is equals to 1, and greater than or equal to 4, and it should be 20. Right? So, what is happening with score? Right. It's 1. It's 4. So it's like, hmm, really, 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 I think it's still stuck after differently. Changing the thing from position as we change the condition. Okay, we'll be running this thing. Yes. So as we change our condition, we'll be also changing our this thing. What happened here is we'll be starting from the first row, and we'll be checking for internal conditions. We'll be changing our internal conditions of J. Okay, just consider this one. This is your one more method of printing a pattern. Okay, we can play these things like anything. Okay, we can play, we can change the values, and we can print different types of patterns. Okay, I think we will be doing these things after the split session. I think we will be doing these things after the session. Is it going to happen? Yes, and I am hoping so. Should happen. Okay, and now we'll be moving towards our methods. So we'll be moving towards our methods. Okay, see, I have said you what is the method or what is a function. In Java, we call them as methods. Okay, in Java, we can call them as methods. Java, we won't call them as functions. In other languages, we will be calling them as functions. But in Java, we'll be calling as methods. Okay, so what is a method? Yes. So a method is a piece of code which which contains some conditions or some statements to be performed. Okay. So this is what we call as a methods. Okay. So why we use methods? I think we just got to know what is a method. Then why we use methods? Why we use methods? It can be the question we need to raise while we are learning about something. What and why and when, right? So a method, we write methods to use them multiple times. Like what we say, if you have an addition operation, okay, if you want to perform addition between two numbers, a method, we will create a method for these things, a method with parameters. How we say add of a into a comma and b, Okay, int a comma and int b, and we will be saying a plus b, and we will be saying it c. We will be giving it as into another integer c is equals to a plus b, and then we will be printing c, right? And we will be printing c. Okay, and then I'll call my method. Okay, I'll call my method saying add 5 comma 6, add 5 comma 6, and then I will say it as next add 6 comma 7. So I used this method two times, but did I write the addition operation two times? No, right? I use this method. Here what happens? Here 5 plus 6 becomes 11, and 6 plus 7 becomes 3 plus 3, 13, right? Right? Here the addition operation is done, but I haven't written the code twice. This is the main advantage of our methods. Like once, if once a method is created, it can be used n number of times with changing the values. Okay, if a method is created once, if a method is created once, it can be used n number of times. Okay, without creating the operations, without doing the operations inside the method twice or thrice or any number of times. Okay, it can be used n number of times. Okay, so this is what we call as a method. And so in Java, we can also make method overloading, which is once if we created a method, we can pass the parameters, n number of parameters into our method. Okay, we can create one more method with the name, with the same name. Just see, we'll be seeing the example for the method first. Okay, okay. Now we'll be writing a method. How we write a method? As we discussed in the previous level, how we write a method, we should write a method with public modifier, public, and a return type and method name, right? And we will be providing parameters. This is a method with parameters and without return type. Is it true? And we will be initializing a variable in C is equals to A plus B. Please let us have here. Right from this area. H A look parameters. Mm, some some additional. Creating a class. Create class. Create add yes. Int a comma int b. Going towards session. We'll be doing this one. Right. C is equals to a plus b. And this is O will be printing C. Yes. Yes. It is getting on. Okay. And now we'll be creating a class for addition add equals to new addition. This is a class, object for our class, and we'll be calling okay add dot our method. What is our method? Add. Okay, and here we'll be passing our parameters 5 comma 6, and we'll be running a code, and we got our output. And again, we'll be calling our method. Let's make it some like this. It will be clear for you. Um, 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 Almost 7. That's good. And we'll be running this one. We got 30. Okay. Here we wrote our method only once, but we used it twice. Okay. Okay. This is the thing we can do. Okay. And there is something called method overloading, guys. Okay. As we created here one method, we can also overload this method. How we can say the same name, public void sum, and we can do a comma int b comma int c. Okay, int b is equals to a plus b plus c, and this o you can print c. And this is one more type, add dot sum, and we can give 4 comma 5 comma 7. Okay, we got our answer. Okay, this is called method overloading, guys. Okay, this is called method overloading. Okay, this is called method overloading, where we are increasing our number of parameters. Okay, I think you understood this thing. We'll be increasing our number of parameters. Okay, we can give n number of parameters into our methods and we can use them. Is it clear for you guys? Can I know? Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not? Can I know, guys? Yes. I just got one response from you. I need more responses. Yes, I think only one person is listening to the class. Remaining else are playing with their mobiles. Yes. I think I won't be getting any more responses for it. Let's just continue. Okay. This is called our method overloading. Okay. This is called our method overloading. And what is the next topic we're gonna discuss? Let's just see. We'll be discussing about constructors, right? Constructors, right? Yep. Yeah. What is the constructor? Now let's just discuss what is the constructor. Okay. Yeah. So a constructor is a block of code which is similar to a method, and it is called as an instance of a class, as an instance of a class. Okay, instance of a class. So it is called a instance of a class is it is called when instance of a class is created. Instance of a class is created. Okay, don't think that each and every class, our class doesn't contain any constructor. Okay, each and every class contains a constructor. Okay, so how we initialize this thing? So just consider, let's just create a class, say constructor, and we'll be creating our main method, and then we'll be showing create a class example. Okay, we'll be creating a class example for our constructor. So how do we initialize a constructor? The thing we need to do for initializing a constructor is just say public and class name. brackets and parentheses. This is how we initialize a constructor. Okay. See, remember one thing, the name of your constructor should always be the class name. Okay. And our constructor should contain explicitly one return type, doesn't contain any return type. Okay. And our constructor shouldn't be abstract or static or like this. Like we cannot say static, okay, or we cannot say abstract instead of public. We cannot say abstract, okay. We cannot say it as a final public example. We cannot say these things, okay. Our constructor should always be available for us, okay. We should not hide them, okay. So with the help of the constructor, so what is the use of constructor, sir? So the use of the constructor is to pass parameters to our class. Okay. So as we pass parameters to our methods, we can also pass parameters to our class with the help of our constructor. Let's just see how can we pass parameters to our constructors. Okay. The same int a, and we'll check this out a. Okay. And then we'll be creating example is equals to new example. Okay. This is our class with some parameter a 5. Okay. This is how we pass our our constructors. Or this is how we pass parameters to our class using constructors. Okay. Okay. And then we call e. Oh, I think this is how we do it. Yes. And we'll be getting it. So we don't need this. Okay. And we'll be getting it. Okay. So this is with the help of the constructor, we can pass some operations and some parameters to our class directly. Okay. Just remember this thing with the help of a constructor, we can pass parameters to our class and do some operations. And here we can also do this addition operation. We can say int b, and we can say a plus b here. And we need to pass two parameters here, 5 plus 5 comma 6. And we'll be doing the addition operation directly with the class. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear about a constructor, guys? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need more responses, sir. And we need more responses, sir. Yes, yes. This is about constructor, guys. Okay, okay. And so as we do our method overloading, we can also the constructor overloading. I think you guys just got to know how do we do method overloading, and we can also do constructor overloading. So how do we do it? In the same way how we do it with our methods. Okay. Public example, say int a comma int b comma int p. Okay. Okay. This is how we can do replace p constructor overloading. Okay. This is how we can do constructor overloading. And we can create one more example e1 e1 equals to new example, and we say 6 comma 5 comma 7 and close this one and run this one. We got our answer. This is about constructor overloading. Okay. Do you guys understood? Okay. This is about constructor overloading. So the class today is constructor overloading. Up to now. Okay. This is how we do our constructor overloading method. Okay. Is it clear for you, everyone? So this is up to today's class. Okay. This is up to today's class. And I will be providing you everything, each and everything to your WhatsApp group. And we will be moving towards tomorrow this keyword and super keywords in a constructor. Okay, in a constructor, we will be using these keywords, super keywords. Okay, we will be discussing about them from tomorrow. Okay, yes, we can close the meeting. Thank you for your patience.